play. Here we go. Happy Saturday, gentlemen. It is Saturday, isn't it? Yes, it is indeed. Right, today, exciting day for you. I am going to pull back the curtain and share some secrets with you, because I arm my clients with a lot of tools, all the tools that they need so that they can consistently make progress and ultimately reach their fitness, diet, and health goals. But two of the most powerful ones are what I want to talk about today. And what's crazy is you will already know what these are. You'll already know how to do them. You might even have done them in the past. But I very much doubt, statistically speaking, that you are doing both of them at the same time right now, and you're doing them consistently. But the powerful thing about them is that they're incredibly simple, they require no equipment, and they take only 10 minutes in total to do one time per week. And they can be literally the difference maker between the have-nots and the haves, the guys who hit their goals and the guys who don't. And they don't require any apps. You don't require coloring pencils. You don't need to meditate for 3 hours before or take an ice bath. You don't need to watch any specific YouTube videos, pay for any courses. Absolutely nothing. They are free. They require no equipment. Anybody can do them anywhere. So what are they? Reflection and planning. So you want to reflect on what went well last week, what didn't go well, what lessons you learned. And then you want to plan next week. So you want to use what you've learned from the reflection process to plan your next week. So you want to think, okay, this went well, so I'm going to repeat it next week. This didn't go well. Why didn't it go well? Okay, let me think about that. Let me reflect on that. Okay, this is what I think, this is the reasons I didn't think it went well. These are the lessons that I learned because it didn't go well, and now I'm going to apply those lessons going forward. And just the simple application of stopping and thinking about this for 10 minutes on a Sunday evening is the difference maker. It's arming yourself with fresh hope, fresh energy to get up on a Monday and to go again. But not only to go again in the right direction. Because now you can look back on all of this objectively, not emotionally. You can look at it rationally and think, okay, I know what went well and I know what didn't go well because I've reflected. And I know what I'm going to do more of or less of in the future to reach my goals and to reach my goals faster. And I know this sounds almost asinine because it's so simple. It's a little bit like if you say to someone, fat loss is as simple as a calorie deficit. People almost don't believe you because it sounds so simple and because they've been brainwashed into believing that it has to be something incredibly complicated. I saw one the other day, it was brilliant. And to be fair, the guy was supporting what I say. You know, he was saying you don't need to eat 8 times a day to keep the metabolic fire burning. And I have to take a step back and believe and remember that so many people still believe that it has to be this complicated. And what's mental is when I have nutrition consultations with people, they will say to me, "Oh no, but you're not doing that, are you?" And I'm like, you must be doing this, this, or this." And I'm like, I'm really not. Like, if you want to follow me around for 24 hours to me to prove it, that's fine. I mean, it'd be a bit weird, but the simplicity doesn't make it easy. Because unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is doing the boring work consistently for long enough until you get the result, until you notice a change in how you feel and then a change in how you look. And it's very important to realize that you're going to notice the change in how you feel before you see the change in how you look. And that's a good thing, because that change in how you feel is a moment where you can start to really double down on this stuff, because it gives you a lot more buy-in and belief into the processes that you're implementing and the systems you're putting into place to help you realize that you're doing the right thing. And now you know you're doing the right thing, you have a bit more peace of mind. You can double down on it and do it twice as much and twice as fast and twice as consistently. And then guess what? You get the results twice as quickly. And then you feel twice as good. And it just compounds in this great way. Because at the end of the day, life is basically just a series of either vicious cycles or virtuous ones. And we all go through vicious ones and we all go through virtuous ones. But really, you just want to have more virtuous ones than you've got vicious ones. And reflecting and planning at the end of a week or the start of a week, on Monday morning if you want, but I prefer to do it on a Sunday night because then I wake up and I'm not wasting a single second. I'm actually going to bed on a Sunday excited to attack the week because I've got a plan. So many guys are struggling with this stuff, I think, because they're kind of just wandering through life a bit aimlessly. And I think the reason for that is because they're told they have to do all these different things. They have to be the best dad, they have to be the best husband, they have to earn the most money, they have to drive the best car and go on the best holidays and look amazing, and they can only say certain things on social media, and it's very difficult, and as a result, you just freeze. You're just like, well, the safest bet, your brain thinks the safest bet is to do nothing. And this is programming, it's very conscious, it's being done very intentionally to you. But the good news is you don't have to fall for it anymore. You can reverse out of it. It's going to take some work. It will feel weird when you first start reversing out of it. But I think the world is starting to wake up to this now. That you can actually live a very virtuous life and have genuine virtue, not virtue signaling, not weaponizing virtue, and help people. In fact, you're more likely to inspire someone by living a virtuous life because you're going to embody the type of man that other men want to be and the type of women who want to be with that type of man. So it's win, 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 win for everybody. As long as you don't do this at the expense of other people and to damage other people, you're golden. But I really can't emphasize this enough. The weekly practice of reflecting on how that last week has gone and planning what you're going to take from that reflection to apply to the next week and plan your next week is so valuable. And if you do that consistently for literally 4 weeks in a row, you will feel a massive difference. And then if you do it for 8 weeks in a row, you'll probably start to see a massive difference. People give up because they want that instant result, that instant gratification. It's never going to happen with your body. Not now, not ever. So you might as well just start now. I can't really break it down any more simple than that. So, a nice short one today. I want to leave you to enjoy your Saturdays, but hopefully this was useful. Hopefully this inspires you. Take from this what you will, but hopefully tomorrow, set an alarm on your phone. 5 p.m. Sunday night or 6 p.m., whatever it is, Sunday evening. Just set a reminder on your phone right now. Do it right now. Set a reminder on your phone, reflect and plan. 10 minutes, that's it. And set a timer on your phone. Don't spend longer than 10 minutes of this. The first time you do it, you probably won't get it completely right, and that's absolutely fine. There's no right way to do this. Just ask yourself those questions. What went well? What didn't go well? What lessons did I learn? That's reflection. Planning. What lessons from last week am I going to apply this week? What are my goals this week? How am I going to start the week off winning? So what are you going to do on a Monday, basically? Because if you can build that early momentum on a Monday, you're just far more likely to win the rest of the week. Front load the hard stuff at the start of the week. Because at the end of the day, you've got to do it, right? You might as well just get it done out of the way Monday. And then all the negative feelings that you're attaching to stuff that you are putting off, whether it's guilt or shame or whatever that might be, you're just not going to have because you've got it done. You're going to feel great. And then guess what? You're going to want to do more stuff because it gets addictive very quickly, I promise you. So, hope this is useful. Enjoy your weekend. Reflect and plan tomorrow evening. Take care.